Hey, hello everyone, I'm David Guerrero and welcome back to another video here on Many Ways Films. If this is the first time that you watch one of my videos, consider subscribing. In this channel, we talk about film photography, filmmaking, cameras, lenses, but most of it's photography and filmmaking, all that kind of stuff. Most of it is, well, everything is my point of view, my perspective, my opinion about certain things. So again, if this is the first time seeing one of my videos or you've seen it a couple times, consider subscribing. I would really appreciate it. Last night, really big news came out saying that Nikon, if I'm correct, again, this is all fresh news, so I'm sure there's gonna be more coming out about this subject. But news is that Nikon bought RED. It looks like Nikon and RED, they are n- you can say doing a partnership, but from what it looks like is that Nikon actually bought the RED brand, and even that RED won't disappear. Again, from what I can see, they're gonna be, working together. What I think, and this is what I wanted to talk about in this video, but first, uh, before anything, like, this is like really big news. Nikon has been kind of the camera brand that has been kind of like thrown under the bus or just left behind or being kind of bullied, and it's really exciting, and I think this is a really big win for Nikon, because Red, it's probably the most respected camera brand when it comes to filmmaking. I mean, there's also Alexa cameras or Ari cameras, but Red, I think it's probably uh, the one that is more popular, not necessarily the most professional one, in my opinion, I guess. Again, but definitely fighting the first spot with Arri when it comes to cinema cameras. So when you have that in mind, and Nikon being this primarily a photography camera, trying to, I guess, catch up to its competitors, which is Canon and Sony primarily. Again, there's other camera brands like Fuji, for example, but I think the three big ones when it comes to hybrid cameras, or the one that consumers are more attracted to, it's this big three: Canon, Nikon, Sony. I know there's millions of people, or I don't know if millions, but hundreds of thousands of people that have other camera brands that is not even one of these three. But in my opinion, these are the three big ones. And I think Nikon has been, almost since the very beginning, if not from the very beginning, one of the most respectable camera brands still to this day. And when it comes to their quality, both in camera and lenses, it's not perfect, but it's great. And I've been a Nikon user since I was in high school. Now I'm 28, so it's been more than 10 years since I've been with Nikon. And that doesn't mean that I think this is the best camera brand, or this is just the camera brand of my choice, the one that I feel more comfortable with, using with, that just fits my needs as a photographer and a videographer, which I consider myself to be maybe 55% a videographer and 45% a photographer. And sometimes that changes. Right now I'm in film school, so I'm really centered on filmmaking and all of that. And this camera, the Nikon C8, which is the one that I'm shooting with right now, it just works really well for me in many ways. But that's not what I want to talk about today. I want to talk about this news with Red and Nikon. What is confirmed is that Red and Red and Nikon are working together. It's not said in which way exactly, but this looks like they're either gonna be working on camera, or they're probably gonna be working in the form of image profiles, or some type of codec or something like that. I know that Nikon and Red have had some history in the past. when it comes to their raw capability or something like that. That I think is kind of a big story, but I think this might have to be with that or not. But again, it's really exciting. What I'm most excited about is that Nikon is gonna be probably able to expand on their video capabilities, and I would say I'm almost 95% sure that Nikon, it's probably gonna be, if not one of the big, probably the big camera when it comes to video features. And maybe not in 2 3 years, but who knows, maybe in 5 10 years Nikon could totally be on top of the game. And I know that's crazy to say now, but from what I've seen, how Nikon has grown just in the last 5 years is crazy. A lot of people think it's not, but I think it's a really big achievement. And again, this is a really big win for Nikon, and whoever is a fan of the brand, and whoever owns a Nikon cameras, and it's all about that. You should be really excited, especially if you're considering to stay with this brand. And right now, I would tell anybody who was considering changing systems, I think it's a really good idea to maybe consider staying with Nikon. Again, not the best camera system, it's just the one that works best for me in many ways when it comes to a hybrid shooter. And the video capabilities of the Nikon C8 is one that works really good for me. There's other cameras on the Nikon brand, like the Nikon C6, C6 II, C7, C5, C50, C30. There's so many Nikon mirrorless cameras and DSLRs and film cameras. I even shoot Nikon film cameras right now, and they still work. They're just great cameras. And also, I wouldn't be surprised to see Nikon working in some way, making some kind of new lenses for the RED system. Not saying that it will be exclusive, but maybe trying something new when it comes to their lenses. Maybe making a cinema line of lenses. Who knows? This is really big news. We don't know yet exactly how this is gonna pay out, or what's gonna be the outcome of this collaboration, or Nikon buying RED, or working together, however you want to call it. But it's definitely really good news and really big news. So I'm really excited for the future of Nikon, the cameras that are to come, and maybe even future updates for the cameras that are already out, especially the ones like the C8 and the C9 that are able to shoot in RAW, and who knows what can happen. But again, really, really good news. So that's all I gotta say for the video of today. There's probably more to talk about when it comes to this subject, but again, this is all fresh news. This just came out, and again, I'm really excited about it. So thanks for watching. Any questions, just let me know. Please, again, don't forget to subscribe, and I guess I will see you in the next video. See ya.